start losing your masculinity. You start losing your masculine frame. Now everything you're doing, you are basing it off emotions. And remember, whatever it is she was attracted to you initially, if it dissolves or if it gets lost, then she will find you unattractive, or she will eventually move on to the next guy that has the qualities that she wanted in the first place. Yo, what's up, Inspired Alphas? Welcome back to another video. Today, I am going to tell you 4 ways men become boring without even noticing. You just find yourself, women are disinterested in you, and you don't know. All you do, you think you're doing everything right. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome, feel at home. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let's jump into it. Number one is that you never go out. Guys, you might think that staying at home or being a guy who likes to stay indoors is fun. But in reality, it is the guys that go out. These are the guys who are exciting. Now, follow my reason. You are a guy who maybe you went out once and luckily this girl found you interesting. And boom, everything goes well and you have a girlfriend. But 6 months down the line, she leaves you. She finds you uninteresting. Where is the problem? You just want to stick around your house. You just want to play video games, watch movies. You know, you are just a guy who is always indoors. The only time you go out is maybe to go talk to the delivery guy. Guys, I'm telling you 100%, this was me. Well, I was not playing video games because video games, they are not things that, you know, you can afford just like that. But, you know, binge watching movies. This is what a lot of guys do. They just sit down and binge watch movies or, you know, social media or the internet. They don't want to go out. But I'm telling you guys, even if it's just going out to the nearest place where other men hang, even if it's just going to shoot pool or go out for a walk, this makes you more interesting because you get to look at the world and see what is happening currently. Guys, I'm telling you, let your house be a place where you just come to relax. But most of your things, you do them outside. Number two, sex is always so good for you. Guys, I know it's good, but there are other things in life that give more pleasure. Think about it. Well, if you're in a drought, then you're not going to understand this. But in reality, have you ever been in a really long drought? Then when you finish and you're like, man, it was just one night, but everything is so different. You have a new perspective. You have things that give you more pleasure. So when you pedestalize sex, when you are the guy who thinks this is the ultimate feeling, then you become boring because you are not chasing any other thing in life. There are plenty of, I'm telling you guys, the feeling of achieving your goal, a hard goal, it's so good, especially something that you thought you couldn't do it. This is something that gives you so much satisfaction. And guys, the moment that you actually pedestalize sex, then you are pedestalizing your woman, your girlfriend, or whoever it is who is giving you, or whoever gets your rocks hard, whatever. you are pedestalizing them. And we all know what putting people on a pedestal does. It makes you become boring. It makes you become a nice guy. Because these things are so sweet. These things are so sweet to you. Come on. Number 3. Number 3 is getting emotionally involved. Now, this is funny because you might think that women are attracted to guys who are emotionally sound or emotionally mature. You see, think about how hookups happen. You find a chick who is attractive, she finds you attractive, and you vibe it off, and everything is superficial. But once you start getting emotionally involved with her, then boom, you start losing yourself, you start losing your masculinity, you start losing your masculine frame. Now everything you're doing, you are basing it off emotions. And remember, whatever it is she was attracted to you initially, if it dissolves or if it gets lost, then she will find you unattractive, or she will eventually move on to the next guy that has the qualities that she wanted in the first place. So guys, in reality, being emotionally involved with women decreases your attractiveness, makes you boring, makes you unexciting. Now, I'm not saying you become this cold, distant guy, but you need to use emotion as a reward. If you are investing in a woman, let it be slowly with time. Let her earn the investment. Otherwise, I'm telling you, you will always be ending up in the showers, crying alone, beating your meat. Last but not the least is wanting comfort most of the time. And this is something that I'm guilty of. I'm telling you, everything I am doing right now, I am doing it so that I can be comfortable in the future. But you find that most of the time, when things get hard, you go back to your cocoon, to your safe place where you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, especially when you need to get out there. You see, this is what happens when you feel like not doing it. By this time, let's say for example, going to the gym, you feel like it has become so hard. When it becomes so hard, that is when you need to actually push yourself and go to the gym, because that is where growth happens, and that is where you become an interesting person, because you are pushing your edges, you are growing. If you're not growing, you are still in the same place. And I'm telling you, women are like investors. They will always be investing in guys who have a trajectory that is going up, and they know, they have these instincts in them. When you start becoming complacent, she knows. And when, I'm telling you 100%, when she senses weakness, she starts looking for greener pastures. Because now you are becoming uninteresting, you are becoming boring, you are losing the thing that she was initially attracted to. So guys, if you are, I'm telling you 100%, if you're in a relationship and you feel like it is declining, the interest levels in her are going down, ask yourself, what is it that initially attracted her? And if you can't answer that, then you don't really understand yourself, you don't understand female nature, and you don't deserve her. You deserve to actually go back and think about who you are and what you want in life. But if you think about what initially made her attracted to you, then you just need to you need to get that back and expand it. Build the things that work.